Good afternoon, everyone. Today I'm going to discuss the Module 5 that is all about conservation of mechanical energy. Kahit na asynchronous tayo, you need to watch this. But before that, let us discuss first the potential and kinetic energy. Potential and kinetic energy were discussed to you when you were in grade 8. So it is just a recall of discussion last year po. So let us test if you still remember your discussion last year about potential and kinetic energy. The direction is right true if the statement is correct and false if not. Since we are in a distance learning, we are in a synchronous class. Now, so please answer it in your mind na lang po. No? So the first statement, mechanical energy consists of two types, the potential energy and kinetic energy. Okay, time is up. So, the correct answer is true. So, if your answer is true, then you are correct. But if your answer is false, then try again for the next statement. For the second statement, potential energy is energy due to its high velocity. Okay, time is up. The correct answer is false. So if your answer is false, then you are correct. But if your answer is true, then try again for the next statement. Last statement for our recall. At a point, potential energy is zero while kinetic energy is at its maximum. Okay, time is up. The correct answer is true. So if your answer is true, then you are correct. But if your answer is false, then better luck next time. So now let us now proceed to our brain twister. So the direction is identify the following statement if it is a potential energy or kinetic energy. So the first statement is moving car. Is it a potential or kinetic energy? Okay, so the correct answer is kinetic energy. For the next statement or situation, rock on the cliff. Okay, so the correct answer is potential energy. For the third situation or statement, book on the table. Okay, the correct answer is potential energy. Next statement or situation, a rolling ball. Okay, the correct answer is kinetic energy. So for last statement, a boy playing on a slide. Okay, the correct answer is kinetic energy. Okay, so let us now discuss the kinetic and the potential energy. So let us start our discussion in potential energy. So ano nga ba ang potential energy? Potential energy is a type of energy that is waiting to be used or considered as stored energy. Or some of you will say that potential energy is energy at rest, which is also correct. So this type of energy po are present in those objects that are not moving, no? Sa mga hindi po gumagalaw, but not all, no? Hindi po lahat may value yung potential energy. So we have certain conditions para magkaroon ng value ang potential energy. Paano po? Tignan po natin itong pictures na nasa screen. On your left side, no, a ball is lying on the ground. And on your right side naman po, a ball is lying on the top of the table. So, as you can see, talaga may pinagkaiba yung dalawa, no? So, saan po dyan yung ang potential energy ay zero at saan naman po dyan na ang potential energy ay may value, no? So, start tayo sa left side. So, yung nasa left side po, the ball is lying on the ground. So, its potential energy po is zero. Bakit po naging zero? Because there is no height involved, no, doon po sa ball. Because the ball is resting on the ground. No, kumbaga walang height na involved sa left side. Kaya po ang kanyang potential energy ay zero. Then, on the right side naman po, no, dito naman po, a ball is lying on the top of the table. So, dito naman po sa right side is kumbaga magkakaroon na po ng value yung potential energy. Why? Because may height na po na involved dito sa second picture. Since the ball is resting on the top of the table, no, may height na po, no, na pwedeng masukat dito sa picture 2 or sa right side po na picture. So, please always remember po that the value of potential energy is not absolute or it can never be absolute but always in relation to some reference point because the value of potential energy of an object depends on the position or location of an object. Why? If the object is lying on the ground, therefore, its potential energy is zero because the object rather, is relatively located on the Earth's surface. And if the object is located at some height as reference point, then that will be the time that the potential energy will be having a value relatively to the height. So, ayan po yung potential energy. So we have different types of potential energy. So we have the gravitational potential energy, we also have the elastic potential energy, and chemical potential energy. So what is gravitational potential energy or GPE? The energy possessed by an object due to its position or location. Thus, the higher the position of the object, the higher the GPE. So, ito po yung tinutukoy ko kanina, no? Na magkakaroon lang ng value yung potential energy at certain height or kapag may height na po na involved. So, example of gravitational potential energy is an object is lifted to possesses GPE. So, ayan po. Next. So, next is the elastic potential energy or EPE. Ano nga ba ang elastic potential energy? Elastic potential energy, anything that can act like a spring or a rubber band, can have elastic potential energy. So itong elastic potential energy po, no, present po siya sa mga object, no, like rubber band and spring. So example po ng elastic potential energy is the coil spring of a wind up clock. So ayan po. So itong elastic potential energy may sarili po siyang formula or may sarili po siyang equation. So the last type of potential energy is the chemical potential energy or the CPE. So a chemical bond can be thought of as an attractive force between atoms. So itong potential or this type of potential energy po are present sa mga chemical reactions po or sa mga chemical bonding. So one of the example of potential energy is the digestion of food because of chemical digestion. So ayan po. So now, let us now proceed to the equation of potential energy. The equation of potential energy is P is equal to mgh. This equation po ay nanggaling sa gravitational potential energy. So, P is equal to mgh, wherein P stands for potential energy and its unit po is J or Joule. Sometimes, some of the problem po ay binibigay lang na unit ay kilogram meter squared per second squared. Kapag nakita po kayo ng ganyan, no, Joule pa rin po yan. Next is M. M stands for mass and its unit po is kilogram. Next is G. So, G means acceleration due to gravity. Meron po siyang constant value na 9.8 meter per second squared. Hindi po siya mawawala. The next is H. H stands for height. And its unit po is m or meters. So, let us have a sample problem number 1. So, sample problem number 1, an object with a mass of 2.0 kg is located 4.0 meters above the ground. How much potential energy does it possess? So, what's the first thing that we need to do to answer this kind of problem? So, the first thing that we need to do, of course, you need to analyze. And if you already analyze, no, this problem, you need to identify the given first. So, ano nga ba yung mga given dito sa problem? So, isa-isahin po natin. We have 2.0 kilogram. Ano po yung 2.0 kilogram? So, sabi po dito, an object with a mass of 2.0 kilogram. So, therefore, mass is 2.0 kilogram. Next, we also have 4.0 meters. Ano naman po yung 4.0 meters? Sabi po dito, located 4.0 meters above the ground. So, it means, no, height po yung pinag-uusapan dito. So, we have height na 4.0 meters. Ano pa po yung kulang? So, we also have a constant value, no, na gravity po, no, which is 9.8 meter per second squared. So, ayan po. So, next thing to do, ano po yung sunod na gagawin? You should identify, no, what is missing. Ano po yung hinahanap? We need to find potential energy. So, kailangan natin hanapin yung potential energy. So, what is the formula that we are going to use? Ano po yung ano po yung formula na gagamitin po natin? So, of course, potential energy is equal to mass times gravity times height. So, let us now proceed to the solution. So, in solution, you need to substitute all the given into the formula. So, PE is equal to, ano po yung value ng M sa given natin? Ano po yung value ng M? 2.0 kilogram multiply by, ano po yung value ng G sa given? 9.8 meter per second squared multiply by H. Ano po yung value ng H sa given? 4.0 meters. So, multiply all those given po. Ano po ang kakalabasan? Ang kakalabasan po ay 78.4 kilogram meter squared second squared or 78.4 joules. So, ayan po yung sagot, no, for sample problem number 1. Okay, for sample problem number 2. What is gravitational potential energy of a ceiling fan that has a mass of 7.0 kilogram and 4 meters above the ground? So, you have 20 seconds to answer. Okay? The correct answer is, ayan. Ang sagot ay ilalagay nyo sa Google form.